You are now tuning in to Xcluziv No BS. Enjoy the show. Come with that real, keep that faith. Come with that love, keep that hate. Positive vibes, great debates. Higher mind, intelligent takes. In a safe place to communicate. Drop some jewels and elevate. Like and share if you can relate. Follow the stride, never mistake. This that talk for exclusive, no bullshit. 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 Or nothing because they're just starting out. I'm saying that to say because there's so many people, you know, we don't have this talk for so long. I call them gatekeepers. They gatekeepers to me. You got so many people that tell you and say this, and I'm talking about those gatekeepers. You got to be original. Find your own sound. Do this and do that. Be original. Find your own sound. Come with some original content. Soon as artists come with original content and creativity, that ain't it. That ain't it. That ain't it. Try again. You know what I mean? It'd be like, what do y'all really want a person to do? To me, like I say, it always seems as if they just flat out dick riders. They don't want people to be original, to bring original content, creativity, show they artistic, you know what I'm saying, value of what they have. They don't want that for real. Because if they did, it wouldn't be so much goddamn pushback towards them to where they can't get ahead like they need to be able to get ahead. Because the gatekeepers, they only want to play industry folks. And then the shit you hear from some of the industry folks, no disrespect, you'll be like, damn, my shit way better than that. Like, mixing, like, even if you go like, okay, my mix might not be as great as they mix, but my content is better than their content. You get what I'm saying?
I understand. Hell, even some industry people take from local people.
Definitely.
So, you know, I want to let you finish, you know what I'm saying, get your thought out and everything, you know what I'm saying, because I was just sitting here thinking that, you know, we've been through it.
No, yeah, so, that's what I'm saying. We've been through it.
We've been through it, so we know and everything. So I was just sitting here thinking, like, you know, I heard people say, well, I don't listen to local music. And I'm like, all right, I can feel that. Okay, I can respect that. You don't listen to local music, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But I respect it even more when you say I don't listen to local music, but I give you a try. I give you an ear. You know what I'm saying? Because you never know who that next thing might be, or you might like a song or whatever it may be, like, you know what I'm saying? But then we talk about the gatekeepers. You gotta think about this though. Some people go to the gatekeepers are trying to make it themselves. So they job in their mind is, you know, I'm gonna hold back everybody else until I get mine, and then I'm gonna put you on. Woo, woo. I don't look crazy. You know how it be, man.
Even if they ain't trying to make it themselves, they trying to break orders or something like that.
Who's trying to break orders?
I mean, I'm like, that's how they feel. They're trying to do something like either way, be the producer, engineer, or something. But still, my thing off what you said when you say I don't listen to local music. Your cousin does local music. Your niece does local music. Your friend you went to school with does local music. And then, like, half the time, the shit ain't half bad. It's decent. It's good. But you motherfuckers will get out here and shake y'all ass and get drunk to a motherfucker that y'all will never, ever get to know what motherfucker have to say two words to.
I know you. You're reachable. I get to talk to you. I can't look at you as a superstar because I got to see you already made it. That's why we hear a lot of stars say, I had to leave, come back. For example, what's her name? She was a manager for Nicki and Gucci. I got her name right. But it'll come to me. But it was crazy because in order for her to get Gucci to pop, she took him to New York.
You talking about Waka Flocka Mama?
Waka Flocka Mama. And to get Nicki to pop, she took her to Atlanta. You feel what I'm saying? Like, it's crazy. We fought that for a long time. And we had to come to the conclusion, like, you gotta leave.
I hate that saying, you gotta leave your city to fucking the pop, the goddamn takeoff with the music. It's wild. That shit wild to me. And it's hard. Like, you know me, I as respectful as I can be with shit, I gotta be respectful. It's like I come back to like you motherfuckers are some dick riding ass people. I can't see it no other way. You telling me just because you can rub elbows with this person, you know this person personally, that you're not gonna vibe with them, but you will vibe with this motherfucker you never met a day in your life besides seeing on TV or hearing they song on the radio station. Like to me, that is the most brainwashed, programmed ass shit that motherfuckers ain't realizing yet.
Auntie Deborah, that's her name, Deborah.
Yeah, Auntie Deborah. Yeah, Waka Flocka Mama.
Anthony, what you know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yeah, she did. Yeah, I picked up a couple of interviews she been doing, man. She been in the industry for a minute doing her thing. And you know what? That's crazy too. A lot of people try to write that shit off of what she done did. Like that's what people try to do as well.
Yeah,
they try to diminish your work. That's what we saying. Like, people try to diminish your work, your art, your creativity, your time, your like. Come on, man. Like
the work ethic that you put in, you know, the things you put, like even to push a person's art or work to get you out there. You know what I'm saying? To take a chance on you. To sit out here and be like, all right, I'm putting my name, my reputation, I put all this on the line. And as far as that's as well as investing, if a person put investment into you, but I'm doing all this. Yeah, I want my I want my flowers.
Yeah, I want my flowers.
Give my flowers.
That be the major part too. Everybody talk about you invest in yourself. Like, how the fuck I ain't invest in myself? I bought me studio equipment. You did? I'm paying for studio time. You did? I'm paying to do these Ricky Dink ass open mics and shit and all this shit. You did? Got a sale ticket out here, work sale tickets just to get something to get a, you know what I mean?
Get sold
yeah. You feel
like
get
that.
I'm
bargain up and
I'm investing my time, my energy. Like just as well as your time is my time is worth money as well too. I'm investing. Motherfuckers always try to break it down to the money part. Like, okay, my money might not be as big as your money, or this person money might not be big as their money, or whatever. However it go. But you know those that's really invested in their craft, really doing what they're supposed to do. How do the people that I say the gatekeepers not see this and fuck with this person? Oh, you know what? Y'all picking and choosing. Y'all dick ride. And then a lot of you niggas be scared of niggas because y'all be feeling like motherfuckers gonna extort y'all or get on y'all motherfucking ass and threaten y'all and tell y'all all type of bullshit. Like, man, fuck all that. Fuck you niggas. You niggas ain't no different than nobody else. You get what I'm saying? So it just be a whole lot of bullshit to me that just fucks up the local music scene and just had me like sometimes think about it, dwell about it, talk about it, but I move on from it. I digress. I don't really be upset, but I'll just be like, I'll be a little perturbed about it. Cause I'm like, I love my city. I love where I'm from. And I know it's some great talent here. Listen, man, when I go to the gym, man, when I work out, you know what I work out to? I work out to my whole album, the second one. You know what I'm saying? This a plug though, but you know, exclusive album. You know what I'm saying? It's out on all motherfucking major platforms. You did. It's a shameless plug, but I don't give a fuck. This is my show. Get your copy. It's on all major platforms. Exclusive the album. You feel me? I listen to that when I'm working out. You dig? And then once that's done, after I get like
yourself.
Well, yeah, you feel y'all hell yeah.
Motivate me.
So, but look, when the album play through, you know what I'm saying? It'll go straight into like music from like local motherfuckers from here, people that's from here. You know what I mean? Right. So it'll be a bunch of tracks on there I'll be hearing, and I'll be like, man, this shit fire. How the fuck? Like, and I know some of these artists I know personal, some of these artists I know of and know who they are, you know what I mean? Or connected some type of way with, and I'll just be like, how the hell is this song ain't, oh, they didn't have this, or they didn't have that. That's where you gatekeeping ass motherfuckers come in to help give a push. Don't come in always looking to goddamn be like, I need some money out of you. You did? Like, the lady you just said, Waka Flocka Mama. She had the confidence of mind to spend her money to help others. She helped others. I mean, she lost on some of it, but she didn't really lose. Because look at her, she gaining all that back. At that moment, you might have took it as a loss, but for what she did and for the foundation she helped set, you know what I mean, and help build, she understood like what was the goal and what was gonna come from this. She seen the brighter picture. Not know, oh, I just need this 2,500 up front, and I'm gonna spend your record in motherfucking the club once a month, every month. How I know you spend my record unless I gotta come to the club every day for fucking the whole 30 days and make sure my shit gets spent 3-4 times this motherfucker. I ain't got time to come and see you every motherfucker day because here I gotta get to the studio. I got this to do. I got other shit to do. I'm trusting in you to do what you said you're gonna do for me, giving you this money when you said invest in yourself, and I did that. Now I invest in myself.
That's the thing, though. As you see, they ain't gatekeepers. They're just roadblockers.
Yeah.
So, you know what I'm saying? With that being said, you know what I'm saying? So let's get on the right title. Roadblockers.
They picking and choosing who they want, they want a motherfucker goddamn.
Yeah, and guess what? You see everybody they really did something. Everybody that they played, that they basically spent crazy, again, did the same thing. Left, came back. Get a couple homegrowns, you know what I'm saying? They got a little name for themselves and did some little shit like that, you know, like inner workers with the politics. But that's another thing about it. Politics. Everything has politics with it. You know what I'm saying? So you got either we wasn't going with that certain, you know what I'm saying? We was trying to circumvent that shit. We tried. We hollered at motherfuckers and shit like that. But you see how the politics work. Motherfuckers saw something new and saw a wave forming, and motherfuckers like, you know what? We got crashed that wave before anything pop, anything go. You know what I'm saying? Woo, woo, woo. We came through motherfuckers open arm. What's going on? Woo, woo. Put plans out there. You know what I'm saying?
See, when we did it, when we was doing it like that, when we was co-op and we was out, you know what I'm saying? Fucking co-op. It's still co-op to the world blow up. Y'all know. Motherfuckers they seen it. Like, okay, they coming out of drove of numbers. But then we peeped it too, like, y'all only seeing that we coming out of numbers and seeing the money that y'all can get off of us at the bar, at the doors and shit. Nah, nigga, we ain't about to come out, bring people, have people come, and y'all keep making all the money. And we doing all the work. Y'all ain't doing shit, nigga. Y'all just got a building for us to come perform in. That's it. Nigga.
We do that ourselves.
We coming 20 deep.
Then on top of that, what was this coming to see us?
You feel me?
We
coming 20 deep. Then we got motherfuckers that's actually coming to see us and fuck with us that we inviting. So that's another 10, 20 maybe. You know what I mean? So we somewhere from 30, 40 deep in the club.
In a big, that whole 150, 200.
You feel me? We in this bitch that deep. We got
we quarter the venue.
We buying hella shots and shit. But now we ain't buying no bottles because we call this up. We got our mind. We already know what's going on. But we will. You know what? Fuck it. We gonna buy everybody buying shots. Or okay. Or what's the cheapest bottle? We bought bottles a couple times. But it's like, which one the cheapest? Okay, we gonna get this. But still, afterwards, like I'm saying, we spending all this money and y'all still reaping all the benefits. Y'all claiming y'all got out for us or in for us, and where is it at?
See, that was my thing. I was, me. I was my whole big thing. Like, listen, man, we did all this. We did all again. We played our hand. We did our part. Fuck that, man. Let's stop supporting these niggas with the fuck they got. Let's test the waters. Let's test these guys. A word out.
What's up, cuzzo?
And everything about. See, they gonna come and fuck with us. Let's throw our own shit. See if niggas will come fuck with us. You know what I'm saying? You see motherfuckers that fuck with us for real. So, you had to circumvent. But the same token, though, it wasn't the shit on the outside. It was the inside shit for real. That kind of fucked the wave up. But that shit that niggas was doing for real was just like, all right, well, shit. It's a wall right here, nigga. We're just going to go around and we're going to crash the wave. So where's another place at? You know what I'm saying? It's just that we had to get the rest of the inside motherfuckers to really see the bigger picture. You feel what I'm saying? It was bigger than the stage. It was bigger than something like what everybody didn't want on the same.
See, with me, it's more so like I don't sat back and looked at it for so long. Now,
the necessary people, yeah.
I don't knock nobody hustle. How they get their money, how they move, how they promote and do they what they doing. But I will speak upon it, you know what I mean, to a manner of like, some of that shit bullshit, man, because a lot of that shit don't be run correctly in my eyes. Y'all, it's an open mic, but it's 30 motherfuckers on the open mic.
Yeah. Try fit in.
You only got 3 to 4 hours to be in here.
Actually, Maybe more than that. But they spend half the time bullshit.
Bullshitting, playing music, playing mass industry music. It don't even supposed to be so many intermissions when you doing that. But like I say, when people like, how you gonna know? Because you ain't never did it. I'm like, I know for a fact. Me talking right now, I'm giving y'all some free game and some shit that y'all can do. And thank you.
Yeah. Listen, the people, especially people coming in and bringing people with
You're welcome. I mean,
they're paying. People are paying for their slots. All right. Then they got people coming to come see them who's paying to come see them.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? You know, so first of all, you sit up here and you overbook, double book. You're doing too much. All right, if you got 30 people on the list and you know this spot closes at 2 o'clock, why would you want to start the open mic at 12? Nah, niggas start this shit at 9.
We gotta wait. We gotta wait till people. We gotta wait till people get in here. Nah, if they ain't here, they ain't here. As they say, the show must go on. You never know who's sitting there, motherfucker, who chilling. Let it go and run and still run that and still run the show accordingly how you supposed to run it. You know what I mean? I get we trying. It's a money thing. I'm trying to get some money. Sometimes you gotta like, for instance, it's like this. When Jordan was hooping, Jordan took pay cuts to motherfucker win championships.
No, there's no doubt.
He took pay cuts to win championships. But all I'm saying is, man, we gotta, you know what I'm saying, do better with that on level of, you know what I'm saying?
There's a hell of a lot of talent in the city.
Yeah, hell of a lot of talent, man. And somebody gotta really, you know what I mean, whoever it is, me, whoever the fuck gotta goddamn really find a way to get that ball to truly rolling and stop trying to make it sure that we gotta leave here, but just work on us here. Let's say fuck all the outside and all that shit and work on us here. But I don't see it's gonna happen because everybody wants some money and try to grab for that money and cheese. They ain't really trying to build nothing. They ain't trying to build no foundation.
I mean,
anywhere else
or another city, we'll do the same shit. You know what I'm saying? You know, you just gotta find a way to go around with shit. You know what I'm saying? You know.
What it do though, y'all, man? Y'all know
what it is. What y'all think? You know what it do? You know, before we segue.
Y'all know what it is, man. It's motherfucker goddamn. It's motherfucker goddamn. Xcluziv No Bs. I'm your motherfucking host. Xcluziv in here with my co-host, Mr. So for himself, Slick Star. You dig? And this is FreeStyle Tuesday. No topic off the table, and we gonna talk. I got something else I want to talk about. This one right here, y'all gonna fuck y'all up. I got it's crazy, but y'all gonna be like, that motherfucker weird. Okay, the Bad Boy franchise. Why do black people love the movie so much when it's about two black cops busted drug dealers, murderers, and other various criminals? Let's talk about it. We're in a society now where it's, what is it? Fuck 12 and all this shit. Ain't no snitching and all this shit. But we love Bad Boys, the movie, with two black cops. You ever thought about that?
Well, no, because I haven't have a generalized thought like you got going on right now. So no, I've never thought in that system way. No, I have not. Because then you said to me, you know what I'm saying? You saying why black people like it? You generalizing all black people as criminals, criminal minded.
I'm just saying. Not
generalizing black people as criminals, sir.
Look, due to like the way the culture is in a certain sense with certain things, not the whole culture, you did, but
so you talk about this urban hip hop.
This urban, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? This urban street culture, hip hop, trap star life culture. Why do we like the movie Bad Boys so much? And it's about two motherfucking cops. Busted drug dealers, trappers, you know what I'm saying? What the fuck ever. Criminals.
I want you to say something. I'm about to say some crazy ass shit, right?
I mean,
listen, hold on. I'm say this. Okay. You asked that question. Picture this. Why do niggas get locked up? And guess what show that niggas love to watch?
When they locked up cops. Like, This shit, like we are a fucked up people.
Like the cops and world's America's wildest chases and dumbest criminals and shit like that. That plays a lot. Listen, little time I was sitting in a little JC, my little situation or whatever, you know what I'm saying? I was waiting to get my little bottle or whatever. I'm sitting there like a couple of weeks or whatever. And I'm sitting there and this is like a ritual. Cops every day has to be played and they're going to watch the cops. It was a marathon. And I'm sitting here like, are we serious? Some of you criminal-minded, hardened criminals, like this is what we watching for real.
Cops.
Yeah,
they're gonna watch cops.
But go ahead.
They're gonna watch cops.
Let's finish your question.
Like all that shit.
Why do they like Bad Boys? You know why they like a lot of movies for real, you know, with the cops and robbers situation. But most times, you know, when we was young, you rooted for, as Scarface said, when we was young, we played cops and robbers. No one wanted to play the cop. No one wanted to play the cop. You know what I'm saying? You had to designate, look, you playing the cop. You know what I'm saying? This is inbred in this, and then, you know, as we get older, you know, I guess, I don't know, bro. But,
I ain't gonna hold you. My people, my cousin, he called me one day. They needed me one day and shit. You know what I'm saying? And he be doing a lot of movies. Shout out to my people's family. Pop Scudder, shout out to him. He doing his thing. Proud of him, love him to death.
Shout out, Pop.
He called me one day, you know what I mean? And they needed somebody. They asked me, they wanted me to play a cop. I had to think about it. I kind of spent my peoples in the way, but I called him like, cuz I don't know if I can do that, what I got going on. No, it ain't gonna probably be a good look for me right now. He's like, I understand, but yeah. But I'm like, you know what? Yeah, you did. You know what I mean? That was me right there, probably blocking my blessings on some dumb shit. And I'm old enough to know that, yeah. But it's like this. I'm gonna keep real. My sons, both of them little motherfuckers, I mean, I love them to death. Both of them young men, them young kings. They like my middle child, he's 7. My oldest be 14 this year. My oldest was about my middle son age, about like 4 or 5, whatever. He kept saying he wanted to be a cop. I'd be mad as hell. My other son, the middle one now, he used to say that shit like about 2 years ago. But you know, as I started, you know, keep getting older and learning, I'm like, I'm not mad at that because this why I brought this up though, because we definitely need policing. You dig? I'm saying that it's coming off as a joke how I'm saying it and asking that question of why black people love the movie so much and all that, when this culture of urban hood, trap, ghetto shit, street shit, you know what I mean? You don't even supposed to fuck with the police at 12 and all this shit, but motherfuckers enjoy this movie and shit, you know what I mean? Rooting for him like a motherfucker. Like, oh yeah, go bust the drug dealer. Like, nigga sitting there knowing he the trap king of the whole block and shit, but he won't. I get it's a move, but still, it should be no rooting, no, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, the underlying psychological thing about that is like, people know, like, we definitely need a form of policing, definitely for our culture. Like, why can't we even just police ourselves?
And I think you kind of answered it like when your whole, you know, questioning yet, you know what I'm saying, your comment, because I think rooting for we need policing, I think it's cool because we're looking at 2 black officers. Because you say, well, on top of that, it's 2 black officers. Oh, yes,
but they cool, they urban, they hip,
and past all that, there's 2 black officers. You know what I'm saying? We want, like what I would say, we want more of our own in our community from where we from, who knows us, cool, hip, all that comes in, whatever they were saying, because they know what's going on and they coming in with the same eyes as an outsider.
As an outsider, as we talked not too long ago.
Right.
Like I believe, like if for police officers, if you're going to be a police officer in an urban area, you know what I mean. No matter if you're white or black, you must either have lived in that area, be from that area, and if not, you should have to live within that area for at least a year or 2 years if you're going to police that area to be able to know the people and get to understand the people and get to understand what's going on. So that way you could be part of the community and really truly help the community, not be a problem or a hindrance to the community by just over policing and shit because of what you think you know from what you've seen on TV or the stereotypes they don't goddamn broadcast and show to us. No, if you live by you living there and coming from there, you understand the hardships and trouble and what people go through and how they may have got themselves in a situation or whatnot. You can know how to de-escalate certain situations and all that. So
yeah. Different. Well, I would say this. That again, okay. When people were saying defund the police, and I was like, nah. And I was talking to my guy, said, "What up, Sid? You know what I'm saying? Get at me, bro. Get at me. I don't know what happened, bro. What's going down, bro? You get at me. Let me know you're all right in the thing." But we had this whole thing where we came up where we was just saying like, "Hey, nah, defund was the wrong thing. It was the wrong term. Like, you don't want to defund them. You want to deprogram,
or not even just reprogram,
so
just
deprogram and reprogram." Because the way they see it, the way they come about it, because we have officers right now, how they bless you too much. How they come at us, how I see is the way of their training. A lot of for what I know, I don't think Ohio or Cincinnati does it, but they send a lot of I don't know they're still doing it because I learned about this like it was like 5-6 years ago. I don't know they're still doing it, but they were sending a lot of officers over to Israel to train. They was running a certain type of
police officers?
Yes, police officers. They were sending to Israel to learn certain type of tactical training and stuff like that.
They were sending regular police officers
yes, sir.
to Israel to learn, to train them or get some training.
No, it was training there. Now, training with them, from them, whatever, but I think they were getting certain basic trainings from them. Like war tactics. And
I thought it was just like military folks that they were just doing the shit.
No, sir. They were sending actual police officers. So that's why you get what we get. This has been going on since the 80s, since the war on crack, the war on drugs, I say, whatever. And that hasn't changed. And that's where it comes from. Like, you keep saying defund. No, we need to deprogram and reprogram the officers in the way how they just do it. We just do it in the 50s, 40s, 30s, and all that. They were police.
I don't even want to use the word reprogram. I just think we should just retrain. I don't want you program because when you program, when a program is set to run a certain way. When you use that word, that term, like it's just this way. I want that you just retrain you in a manner of like, but no, because like you also can put in that training, like you got to be able to, like your training is your training, but you still gonna be taught like you gotta know when to make a decision to make a human, make a compassionate, simple, you know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Social compassion, sympathy, empathy. Show that. Don't just be a fucking iRobot out this motherfucker and shit. You know what I mean?
Now, what you on that?
Like, come on, man. You know goddamn well you shouldn't run up and slam a motherfucker 10-year-old child, no matter what color they is. You shouldn't be wrestling with no pregnant fucking woman to the ground, no matter what the situation is. I can see if you try to disarm or something like that. You just having a discussion. Oh, you mad because she don't say some fucked up words to you? I don't want nobody in the motherfucking goddamn policing me or policing around me that can't control themselves because somebody said something to them. Once again, not to go there, but because you can't get your emotions under control. That's what's wrong with a lot of people and us in general is because emotionally we just fucking fly off the handle at times because of what somebody said. Fuck what you said. I'm at the point now I could care less what the fuck you said. As long as you don't goddamn fuck with my money, my family, or put your goddamn hands on it, we good.
It's a give and take. It's a seesaw. It's a slippery slope. However we look at it, because like we say, we want you to be human. And then at the same time, when you behave, you want you to be human positively, but then when you behave human negative manner, then we won't off with your head. So we have to understand that we're dealing with humans. And so like certain things to degrees or levels. Like you say, a pregnant woman, a 10-year-old child, nah, no excuse.
Ain't no excuse for that shit.
Nigga, walk off count to 10, do something. You know what I'm saying? Because I ain't seen no reason unless these motherfuckers are willing to gun or some shit or a knife at you or something like that. That's it. Yeah, I feel that. You know what I'm saying? But we gotta understand sometimes, we get some of them officers who might talk a little, you know what I'm saying, and get beside themselves.
But look, speaking about that, the segue into something else is about them congressmen.
Yep.
Them two black guys that they got the fuck up out of there just now recently last week.
That was crazy.
Because they was in there talking about what they should be doing. They ain't like the fact that they was in there preaching to them.
That was like gun control.
Yeah, but they were talking about gun control and different things and what they should be talking about and what they should be.
They were protesting with the protesters.
Yeah.
And they got penalized for doing that. Now, granted, I'm gonna say this: it was against y'all bylaws, and they broke it. They all
break it. There we go, because that white lady got there, and she said, "I'm sorry." She's like, "I can't understand." She said, "What she say?" She said something like, "I can't see no other way, but because I'm white, that I'm still here."
Because the vote thing was like kind of crazy. Like it was done unanimous with these Republicans when it came. Not I ain't gonna say unanimous, but the ratio was way different. And I think one of them, because they didn't get fired, they got suspended or expelled or some shit like that. I forgot which one it was. I think one kind of got reinstated. I don't know if he's back yet or whatever, you know what I'm saying? But at the end of the day, that was some whole totally bullshit. You know what I'm saying? And I didn't know that, they could do that. That's some new shit on me. I didn't know they could do that. Like, they're like, shit, like, that's crazy.
They didn't like the fact that they was in there basically preaching to them.
Mm-hmm.
You know what I mean? And they had the backing of the people that was there, because like certain times when they had a little debates or whatnot, certain people can be out there, like, to watch and pay attention and whatnot, like the public, the people. So they was pissed that they had them backing them like that. So they got them up out of there. Then them being two black men.
They're young too. They young as get up. You know what I'm saying? So hey, keep your head up. Keep doing what y'all doing. Fighting a good fight. Hold it down for y'all people, the people. You know what I'm saying? Because y'all all broke the law. If they was gonna get y'all, they should have got her as well. And it was like, nah, like it was a vote, and the vote was split. Nah, listen here. They all broke the law. They all broke our bylaws. So by rule, by law, this is what they all get. So, but I guess it's a vote. I guess a vote supposed to come into play or whatever it may be. Like, you know what I'm saying? But it's crazy though. We just let you know that, we still got a little bit of prejudice, racism we got to get over. You know what I'm saying? It's not necessarily get over, but it's there. You know what I'm saying? It's never going to go away, especially in this system that everybody keep claiming.
Tell that shit in full force, man. That shit ain't going nowhere.
It's
man.
in the system, baby. It's in the system, baby. It's in the blood, baby. You know what I'm saying?
That shit is going nowhere, man. It's in full force. That was want to let y'all know if y'all ain't paying no attention. It was a Tennessee House GOP expels 2 Democrats in retaliation over gun control protests on a sad day for democracy. I mean, it was 2 Democrats. And me personally, I don't get with the Democrats, Republican, none of that shit. I'm just a man just living here on this earth, trying to survive and live, and know that it shouldn't be about no damn parties. It should be only one party. You know what I mean? The human race, mankind, however you want to see it, however you look at it, it's because that's all it should be. It shouldn't be no damn divisiveness, no division between the shit, because we all here. And I don't understand how people ain't got to that conclusion yet. A certain set of people ain't got to that conclusion yet that we all here no matter what at the end of the day. Like, how you going to eradicate a certain set of people in this modern time? It's definitely unethical and just something that you just unable to do in this modern time. Maybe in 1,000 years ago, you probably could have got away with that shit, coming in and obliterating the whole civilization and nation, eradicating their ass down to the last decimal. It's hard to do that now.
Who says who?
Shit. You telling me they could just go blow up the whole continent of fucking Africa and motherfucker the world gonna just be cool with it?
Well, China might not be cool with it because they got a lot invested in it, but I'm just saying though, like
shit, the motherfucker gonna try to blow the whole continent of China. You think that and the world is gonna really be cool with it?
The world who? I mean, listen. The world can be mad. Who can do something about it other than those who can do something about it? There's only a few superpowers in the world. And America ain't blown up China because that's one of the superpowers. You know what I'm saying? We ain't trying to go to war with China.
Hell no.
You know what I'm saying? Russia's another one. You know what I'm saying? Russia, China, America, and I think maybe one other, whatever, like, as far as who got nuclear weapons. Oh, was it North Korea?
North Korea, they coming up with them. Iran coming up with them.
They got the little nuclear weapons.
China.
And, you know what I'm saying? But, you know.
Hey, though,
I would say this as far as Democrat, Republican.
Yeah.
I'm looking like this. Y'all gonna be working together, be coming up with a common solution for the people. Regardless of what you like, you know what? I think this. You know what I'm saying? And you like, I think this. Regardless, and you be like, all right, well, how can we make my side meet your side? Because my people want this, your people want that. Woo. Well, let's work. Sometimes we gotta agree to disagree, and sometimes we come into the middle. But this whole divisiveness that's been going on the past 10 years, well, I'm gonna say the 8 years.
Let me tell you what my brother said to me the other day, man. You know what he said? He said some shit like, separation is different from segregation, or separation ain't segregation or some shit. He was just basically saying, ain't nothing wrong from us separating. You know what I mean? We ain't like not like segregation and all that. We like ain't nothing wrong with that. Cause at the end of the day, like when you talk about that, when everybody be like, we should be as one as I just said, but I still know like ain't nothing wrong with like shit. Just let us just leave us alone. Let us chill over here. Y'all do what y'all do. We do what we do. Cause what else is there to do? You know what I'm saying? How are we gonna do it? Because it's just too much where everybody's still going at each other's neck and it's too much back and forth. Like, all right, at the end of the day, if y'all feel this way towards a set of people, whoever you may be, just let them people alone. Let them people go. Let them people do what they got to do and do their thing. But we see how that ended, though. And I can give you one prime example. Haiti. The motherfuckers fought for their freedom. Fought. Got it. Won it. Them niggas is independent from every motherfucking country and nation in the world. But you know what they did?
They're speaking ass to this day.
Them motherfuckers made sure that they would try to motherfucker destroy them and end them. We're going to stop trades, no bargoes, all that type of shit. No trade, no none of this shit with y'all. And them folks still over there surviving. Some people be like, it ain't the greatest condition, but they surviving.
Until the Clinton Foundation raped them after the hurricane. That's another story. You know what I'm saying? Yeah, I look into that a little bit, but no, you know what I'm saying? But yeah, on the political standpoint, on all that, you know how the American people is. Like I said, I don't go back to the whole, they're probably working for the people. They're not working for the people, and we should be saying this instead of being Twix, pick a side of two goddamn pieces of goddamn candy bar. I got the same goddamn coating, same nougat, same goddamn cookie.
That commercial.
Yeah, they had to pick a side.
The left or the right.
Left or the right, and they both built the same.
Hey, but you know what? That's a political shit within itself that motherfuckers ain't even paying attention to. Like on some real shit, that whole commercial. The left or the fucking right. Which one is the best and shit? And then they let you know, like, ain't really no best. It's a Twix, bitch.
It's a Twix.
How the fuck you go over here? You know what I'm saying? That's what it is.
That's what I'm saying. But okay, I'm gonna hit some people. If you're not hip to, I'm gonna hip out to. If y'all never hip to the Green Party, that's a whole. Let's say like that's a whole party people never heard of. Because Democrats and Republicans work good was to suppress who they are, or whatever. I'm just saying it's like a part of. I'm not saying I'm not necessarily,
I mean, talking about fuck the parties, and he trying to send y'all to a whole new party.
I'm just saying,
the Green Party.
There's a third party out there.
The Independent Party. That's a fourth party. Then
I'm not. There was a Tea Party. I'm just saying,
Tea Party. That's about 5 different parties. Independent still there.
There's other parties that you don't know of that's probably more suited and more fit into what
gangs. That shit like gang sets.
I'm just saying though, those who want to be into politics and want your vote to count and everything, and you're tired of both sides, there's other sides that you can pick from. You just gotta look and see what they're talking about, what they own, if it suits you. You know what I'm saying? That's all I'm saying. Everybody can't make a party up, and you know what I'm saying? Or you can just say fuck it, like I say fuck it, be like, hey, laugh at them all, and be like, kiss my ass.
All right.
And, but at the end of the day, your vote counts so much and so far. It's about what your people are doing, how much money you put into their pockets, and what y'all standing on. Because at the
don't
end
get
of the
me
day,
on that. I'm gonna segue out because I believe your vote ain't worth a damn. It's already scripted to what the fuck going on. But what you think about this whole Cash App situation?
Which one? What situation? The founder being found dead?
Not stabbed up.
What situation? Or you talk the look at the federal thing.
The whole totality to it though, because there's three other people that don't got mysteriously found. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. Dead and murdered, but they was with the crypto and stuff.
The crypto whole situation.
One of the guys stated that he was putting out there that he was the CIA was on his ass and shit. Allegedly.
That's the English guy.
And he still wound up dead. One of the guys supposedly drowned. One of the other guys, I think, died in their sleep.
That was the English guy. See, I knew you were gonna hit that right there. I left my notebook in there.
I was ready. I want to talk because,
I got the notes down and everything.
I think people really need to pay attention to that because so many people deal with Cash App now, Zelle, all that type of shit, PayPal. Now the federal government is about to take over all that shit.
It's Fed.
Hold on, let me look it up. It's a. Let me look. Hold on, I got it right here.
I forgot. Yeah.
I got it right here for you. Give me a quick second.
It's like, oh.
Yeah, a lot of people some people on it and some people ain't. Some people just.
So it ain't kind of. I'm just saying. Now I'm about to go down the rabbit hole a little bit. We're about to go to the Twilight Zone. We're about to go down the rabbit hole. We'll call it conspiracy theory or whatever you want to call it. Is it crazy that all these crypto people be coming up dead, even though those was all Ponzi schemes? So let's be a little real about some of the crypto.
I made money off of crypto.
I'm just saying some people did. Let's be 100 though. Those were Ponzi schemes for real. But we don't go into all that. But let's go down the rabbit hole with the crypto and Cash App and everything. They all turn up dead, and yet this part of started like a year or so ago. The
U.S. Federal Reserve banking system is launching its own Cash App called FedNow in July.
FedNow.
This is a movement towards getting rid of physical money and having digital currency. That ain't nothing but to just track your ass. It's an easy way to track you.
So now, and then you can also look at it.
Hold on, let me read this up. On Twitter, Robert F. Kennedy Jr. put, the Fed just announced it will introduce its FedNow central bank digital currency, which is CBDC, in July. CBDCs grease the slippery slope to financial slavery and political tyranny. While cash transactions are anonymous, CBDC will allow the government to surveil all our private income and whatnot, all our private shit. That's what it basically is. Because now it's going and then when that came out, when all this stuff was going on, they found out the founder, co-founder of Cash App, or founder of Cash App passed away or whatnot. The amount of the dollar dropped again. You know what I'm saying? It dropped a little. I wouldn't say dramatically, but it dropped some more again. So they're on some bullshit. Like if they about to take control over all that. So like now when you go to use your Cash App card or whatnot ever, they're watching and tracking everything you do.
Oh, yeah,
like
bypass that law.
Right? Yeah, people are always talking about the chips. They're gonna put chips. They've been put the chips in us, and everybody keeps saying like, y'all missing. They right here. The phone, your credit cards, your bank cards with the little chips where you can just tap and go. Yeah. It's all like we've been chipped.
And sticking up there every time you use your phone. Every time you use Instagram, Facebook, you put your goddamn location.
People took it as they was gonna put a chip inside your body.
They got there just yet.
Nah, they there because this phone is a part of your is a part of your lose your phone. You gonna go crazy, ain't you? That's for anybody right about now because everything is on everybody's phone. No matter when you got them people saying, well, I don't deal with social media, I don't do all that. You might not do all that, but you keep your goddamn this information on there, that information on there. For you keep your daily tracks of what you're doing or what's going on.
Let's say you're going to school, like, damn, guess what? You want to use your phone to access your stuff.
Yeah.
You're gonna use your you know what I'm saying? Use your phone. So access your portal and all that little shit like that. Necessarily, like it's crazy though. Like they making sure that your life is on that phone.
Yeah, so they can monitor what's going on. It's another stuff I was listening to. Hold on, with the guy he broke it down. He be doing these little raps and shit about shit all the time. I'm gonna play it. You know what I'm saying? This is a disclaimer, but I'm gonna play this real quick for y'all.
San Francisco.
I'm gonna start it from over.
Now pay attention to this close. Bob Lee, founder of Cash App in San Francisco. This way was at. Outside his hotel, they said it was a random attack. All conspiracy theories aside, something about this is just nah. Man, it's clear as a day. Since it's the owner of Cash App, let's square this away. Pay attention. These digital currency CEOs mysteriously went missing. Now the first one beat, this 30-year-old crypto guru was in his sleep. Then his boss of Forex would pass, randomly dying in a helicopter crash. Again, it would happen when crypto millionaire drowns after tweeting the CIA was after him. Nah, that's ridiculous. Dr. Umar voice. You don't find that suspicious? If that ain't enough, then check out this new company, FedNow, a government-based launch app that plans to get rid of Venmo, Zelle, Cash App, all payment processes that you like to use, becoming the funnel that all money cycles through, watching all money that's handed through, literally making us programmable. Bro, it's a fact. This is why these digital currencies are under attack. Just one big ploy. What can't be controlled tends to be destroyed. Just look at the timing. Days after reports of the U.S. dollar declining. Even the location madness. San Fran, where the church is and was established. Allow nothing to deceive you. You know they say the love for money is the root of all. But they say this happened random. Prayers to his soul, condolence
to his family. Like I listen to that, like, and dude, he be doing those type raps about a lot of different stuff. It's like it's his way of a wrap up, but not like a yearly wrap up. It's like of what's going on. And like I say, they've been putting in the plans and the motion of how to track it. They've been let us know. And it's like they really don't care. I keep telling everybody like this, they really don't care no more.
Hell no, they better stop caring.
Cause like everything is attainable now. Just from a click of your thumb and of your fingers, you know what I'm saying? So they're not trying to hide too much of anything no goddamn more. It just get out and lay down.
We don't want you to hide nothing. We just out in your business.
Yeah, get out and lay down.
You know what I'm saying? That's why. And I started with the whole thing I say with Biden sitting here and putting the taxes and all that, and saying you can only have so much transactions, so much going on because your was going crazy. Yeah, I think that's from I can send you cash, you can send me cash.
Information on there. That information on there.
This FedNow shit, again, they're the centralized bank. So basically, your money is going to filter through their system before I even give it to you now.
Yeah.
So
and they gonna know all your goddamn the purchases you made, where you was at, when you was there, what you was doing. It's just
that's what I'm saying. It all started. They know what they doing, bro. They saw what. That's why I went. Like I say, now I can't just direct from me to you. Now I gotta have a middleman. Like, why I gotta be in the middle of everything? See, these motherfuckers want to be in the middle of every goddamn thing. Like, that's what I'm saying. Like, like that. There's no democracy. There's no privacy. There's no like nothing. Cause it's like, damn, y'all want to tax everything. Y'all want to have control of every goddamn currency that moves around this motherfucker. Though it's crazy. The motherfucker though, like, let us have something.
Let us have something.
Let's have something.
And we can't be blindsided.
Greedy,
And we can't be blindsided either and think like, yeah, the American dollar decline and the American dollar don't decline multiple times.
Yeah.
See what it is tactics that they use for those who they scare people into doing stuff with their money and making wrong decisions, business decisions with their money and everything. Then when they finally, get back on, tracking where they at, you don't fucked off your money or did some goofy shit, took your money out this investment, took your money out the bank, did this with your money, and now you like shit.
Gotta ride the wave.
Yeah, you gotta ride the wave. You gotta understand that like they've been doing this forever.
But don't depend on all this shit is like shaky. It's shaky shit. You got no one to hold them.
No one to fold them. No one walk away. No one run. You feel me? Shout out, rest in peace to the great goddamn Kenny Rogers.
They
say the great, yeah.
But that's one thing about this is the banks are not going to really fail.
Nah, the bank
they may fail you,
but they ain't go. The bank,
they ain't gonna fail.
J.P. Morgan.
This bail about every time.
Fuck y'all talking about? Hey, this how it really is. This how I know people don't really watch TV and pay attention. They came out some years back ago with how America was built, and I learned more shit on there than I even learned in school. All in that documentary about J.P. Morgan, Carnegie Hall, Rockefeller, Henry Ford,
both the families.
Yeah, I see. Yeah, like and then I learned about J.P. Morgan was a lawyer. A straight lawyer. That motherfucker, like, people don't understand that General Electric, G&E, is his shit, his family shit now. Yeah. He bought out fucking what's his name? Thomas Edison, the one that made the light, quote unquote, made the light bulb, supposedly, and all that electricity, not electricity, but yeah. But yeah, so like, and then he took what he knew from the banks. How shit worked with loans, business broke down, business plans, all this, and the whole fundamentals of how the money really funnels and travels from him being a banker and a lawyer, and that's what his family was. He knew how to use it and manipulate the system and manipulate people because they didn't understand. So like the banks funds all the wars that happen. Notice the banks never, like, you see in the wars, they even say it in certain movies and shit. Why that building still lit while still standing? Or why this? Oh, that's the such and such bank. And certain movies, you would see shit like that. You would hear, you'd be like, what? And you just pay attention to it. Or they didn't say shit.
Yeah, they slide stuff.
They slide it in there.
They on the slide. It's on the slide. But you ain't think about it because looking at something else. But yeah, they let you know. You know.
They take our monies and goddamn flip it 1,000 times and only give us motherfucker 1% interest. After they don't make motherfucker $1 million off your motherfucker, they'll take your 10,000 and make motherfucker 500 goddamn thousand and give your ass and give your ass 1,000 back.
Banks are Ponzi schemes as well. They're taking your money and investing it. They're gambling with your money.
Facts.
They're gambling with your money, and then you're insured. Let's say you got $3 million in the bank. You know, most banks you ever paid attention say you're insured up to $250,000. So I can lose $750,000 of your fucking $775,000. 700 what? Oh, let me get it straight.
750,000.
No, 775,000.
No, you said
2,775,000 of your money, and you're insured only up to 250 of it. That's crazy. Federally insured. Battlefield, like all this shit, bro, is a fucking Ponzi scheme, bro. Up to the Federal Reserves, where we gonna get into that whole situation and shit. Like, you know what I'm saying? Money ain't really back gold no more. Like a whole nother topic. All this shit different topic. All this shit.
But that's come back around again, though.
Back around.
It always come back around. Because gold is a natural mineral. And natural resource at the end of the day.
Same thing.
The earth gonna keep. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. The natural resources, the earth within itself gonna keep producing them because the earth gonna always replenish itself no matter what. So, and then there's still places on the earth that
best in gold
we ain't been to, or they ain't gonna let us know about or tell us about. You dig what I'm saying? So
play those stocks too.
Yeah, definitely get into them stocks because get in them stocks. Don't act like them stocks. Don't be scared of them stocks. Get into them. The long game is the best game sometimes. Like I was just saying about don't get scared when they talking about the money and all this, the money decline and all that shit. That them scare tactics. They're like, all you gotta do is pay attention to how these folks. I ain't trying to put no color on and none of this shit. I'm just gonna say these folks, how they play the motherfucking game. Play the game how they play the game. Why you think they rich? You did? They play the game right. They know how to play the game. So you gotta get into try to get into the mindset of what they own and understand what they doing, and by doing that, you're gonna be able to get in it and win. You might not get as wealthy as they got because they've been doing it for a long time.
Generation wealth.
You say it's generation, but you definitely can start by building generational wealth.
Catalyst, yeah. You want to start off jumping off. You know what I'm saying?
Like for instance, I'm gonna say this. For instance, if you out here and you get into some money, you really get into some money and got some money, man. What how you can't take 5,000 out of 100,000 or 200,000 and take 5 to 10,000 and just let that shit play around in the stock market. Motherfuckers spend that money on just drinking, boozing, tricking, cars, clothes, and anything. You should be able to take that money and let that money sit. The long game, play the long game. You don't even worry about it. Make sure, but get you a financial advisor. Yeah. Somebody's gonna help you know more about it. You know what I'm saying? To me, because I don't know that much, but I do know the gist of it, and I know that's how it goes. So at the end of the day, that little 5 to 10,000 that's just sitting and just accruing interest and money and all that shit. By the time your kids or kids get to see that, or when that come around, it don't turn into generational wealth. Y'all breaking curses. You breaking curses on different levels. People ain't understanding that. They thinking that like we gonna hold on to this money. Holding on to money don't accrue no fucking value. The fuck you put your money in your Nike shoebox don't mean shit, nigga. That's just 100,000 in the shoebox. It ain't shit. It ain't doing nothing for you. You feel me?
It's crazy you said that. It's crazy. Okay. You know, shout out to Slim because he wasn't understanding what you just said. I'm gonna put it into into the street terms a little bit. You know, when I was in the street doing my little street thing and everything, you know, I was trying to let it know, like, bro, $1,000 put up is different than when I take that $1,000 and I invest it into something. Like, let's say I take $1,000, I buy a plate, an elbow. You feel me? I'm gonna get a plate. And I know if I sit here and I bang them up for $1 each, I make 16. You know what I'm saying? So I just invested. Right, I put $1,000 up. That's $1,000 put up. I take that $1,000. I take that plate and put that plate up. That's 1,000 plus.
I just made 600. I can put that to the side. Take the motherfucker 100,000 and keep letting that motherfucker doing what it's doing. And no terms, layman's terms and shit.
But layman's terms, whatever. Like it's crazy because I'm just saying it just relates to a conversation I was trying to have with him, let him know about just putting money up rather than. So it's cool to have a little money put up,
It's always good to have a little safe, little nest egg.
That's it. But it's different, like I say, when I took this 1,000 and I put it towards something else, and like I say, and that was right there. That right there was a solid investment. That was like almost investing into a blue chip company or some shit. Like that's like investing in PG. Like you know they're gonna make some money.
Yeah, when you invest your money in the stocks, you become a shareholder.
You know what I'm saying?
You part owner of that company. I mean, your shares is very small, but like you are a part owner of whatever company you invest your money in and get some stocks and shares. People don't be understanding that. So like when we saying that, that's something that you should be like, shit. Well, I'm shit. Hey. A part owner, hell yeah. I mean, like I ain't making a big decisions and stuff, but like I'm part of something. I'm doing something, and I ain't just letting, like I say, I'm not just letting my $1,000 sit under my mattress.
Get molded.
It ain't doing nothing for me. And then your money sit in the bank. I ain't doing nothing. You would make more money in the stock market in a year than you would letting your money sit in the bank for a year.
Shit.
Facts. You know what I mean? I'm living proof. You know what I'm saying? I ain't made the most, but I damn sure, you know what I'm saying? I'm seeing some gains, and I'm still learning, and I'm still going. Like, look, I don't took a loss. I don't took losses with the shit. But you know what I'm saying? They say you never take a loss. The only time you take a loss in the stock market is when you take all your money out. That's when you actually take a loss. I'm gonna say I don't see some declines, but I know from what I don't seen in the time period I've been doing this, that I know that the money gonna, you know what I'm saying, go back up.
Oh, so if you take all your money out, or decide they want to crash, then do a reset, then other than that, yeah, you good. Keep your money in there, ride that wave.
Yeah, you got to know sometimes when to cut them losses or when to cut your losses. You gotta know, but
I bet you don't know. You know what I'm saying? But it's like casino, you go to slot machine. I ain't gonna lie, I do like this. I win so much, I lose so much. I win so much, I lose so much. When I get to a proper number, you know what? That's a good ass number for me to win that. I'm gonna take that, and I might diversify my winnings from there and put it to some whole other little shit or some shit like that. You know what I'm saying?
It's just that black folks is black folks, man. Our culture is so scared of the whole investing stuff. They like it's something that's, and I'm gonna tell you why they're scared.
It's quite a few people.
This one because they don't know, because this segues into something else, y'all. We're about to get to it. Because financial literacy is nothing that is really taught within our community. We're taught to go to work and just save our money. Or maybe now invest in this, invest in that. But there's no real true financial literacy being taught. I mean, why ain't that a course within the schools? Financial literacy classes. Why wouldn't you teach the people that you govern over how to take their money and make more money, which is going to entail more money for y'all, because they're going to spend money, which that y'all going to tax, that's going to come back to y'all, or their business that they may grow that's going to get taxed or whatnot or whatever. The money is going to circulate. You print this shit every day and you burn it every day. So I'm like,
facts matter.
it's
well, why did they take wood shop out of school? It's to the point, they don't want you to be self-sufficient.
They don't, say it again. Say that one more time for me.
They don't want us to be self-sufficient out here.
They don't want you to be self-sufficient.
So it took a lot of stuff that made you self-sufficient, skillful,
home ec.
Certain things that like you learned it, you took these skills and they were for lack of a better word, or crossover skills, because that's not the word that's used, but you can transitional skills.
You can use them skills in your everyday life.
Everyday life that you can get.
Home ec.
Guess what? Just wood shop, shit like that. Guess what? Once took that, and guess what? They learned, hey, I like this. They went to doing mechanical work. You know
what they did, what they realized is that we giving away something for free that we can motherfucker make people pay for in the long run. You know what I'm saying? Instead of we giving them for free.
Go to it, get a trade.
Yeah.
Trade you got paid for.
Just something instead of like, like damn, like. Damn. But I mean, like when you look, that's what I'm saying. If you go, even with if you look at movies or documentaries, you motherfuckers teaching this shit to pass down shit, because we needed them carpenters. Yeah. We need these people, these blacksmiths. You get what I'm saying? Oh, nah, fuck that. We gonna take we gonna put it on that shit. We gonna make the money off of it. Nah, we gonna make them pay. Nah, we ain't about to teach. Like, it's just some weird, goofy shit. Like, but y'all supposed to govern the people. Like, y'all govern the people the wrong way.
It's all about how much they can make for us. I'm gonna make a bow for us. Bless you again, brother. I want you to make a bow for us. I want you to make a bow for us. Everything, you know what I'm saying? They selling us out. They're selling us the fuck out. You know what I'm saying? I be aware of this shit. You know what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck. But understand this. You know what I'm saying? I'm not gonna go too far down a rabbit hole with this, but understand this. There's a certain oath in which they take in front of us. And there's a whole other oath that they
take when the motherfucking cameras will start rolling and the motherfucking goddamn my country tis the D it's fucking turned off.
TV cut
Your
off.
TV cut off. You remember that shit when the TVs cut off back in the day?
It
just be black and white.
Yeah. So just know that. And just know those who really know that and they like fuck that we ain't with that. They get ready to run them over.
Yeah.
Run them over. So just know, you know, it's crazy, but you just gotta know what you're dealing with. And that way, when you know what you're dealing with, you know the monsters you're dealing with, you just know how to navigate. You know how to, you know what I'm saying, what you need to do. You ain't gotta be scared of the monster. You know what I'm saying? You ain't gotta be scared to go out here and try. Because like we had a conversation, you know, I want to take too far off where we had this whole thing where, you know, I was kind of on both sides, you know, because my brother was like, I don't know, we talked about this before, maybe we have or whatever. I don't know, we talked about it on this show. My brother was like, hey, you know, white man whipping me and da. But basically, in a nutshell, listen, you can get out here and get anything you want to get. This is the country for it. You go out here and make this money. You go out here and you can build up wealth. But when you get to a certain part, you're going to hit a ceiling. Because there is a ceiling. There's levels. You can level up to that ceiling. And that's what you're going to meet, what they call them gatekeepers.
You're going to meet the motherfucker goddamn gatekeepers.
Roadblockers.
Them handlers.
Them roadblockers. And they'll be like, hey, you know, we see you.
What you talking about? What's going on over there?
We see you.
What you got going on over there?
You know,
that's how they coming.
Y'all go from there. You know, there's certain ceilings that's there. So we're not gonna act like there's no system, like these systems they put in place to keep, you know, our color down, but all the people, to keep it all the way 100, they're here to keep all the people down for real. You know what I'm saying? They just got a special place in their heart for us.
Hey, he don't mean in no good way if you get that way he said. He don't mean in no good motherfucking way.
Have a special place in their heart on where they shoot.
I got a question I want to ask. I want to move to something else. I want to ask you this, and it's something. What was I watching? I can't even think of what the fuck I was watching that made me put this down. It was yeah. Okay, shout out to my Shout out to my boy Israel Adesanya. You know what I'm saying? He regained the motherfucking goddamn light heavyweight. The middleweight title or shit against Alex Pereira after they second fight in MMA, but they fourth fight overall. He knocked him out something viciously. He regained the title. It's a cat that he said something about that he was talking about he wasn't gonna get no clout. I can't even think of his name, but I went and looked him up. Dude white, but he's claiming to be African. My question is, can a white person claim that they are African just because they are born in Africa?
Yeah. Is Africa not a continent?
I just want to ask that. Can they like real talk? Can you because okay, I believe he's South African. Mm-hmm. And we know what South Africans and what the South Africans, how that went. Mm-hmm. They fake liberation and all that shit them years ago and all this, the apartheid and all that. You know what I mean? But how can you claim to be a group of people just because you're born there? Like I can't say I'm Mexican because I was born in Mexico. All I can say I was born in Mexico.
I can't say that because there's okay.
My fault, my nose fucked up.
Like for instance, there's some colored people who were born in Japan. Guess what they call? They're Japanese.
No. That's not what I'm saying because
no, that's what I'm saying. They were born in Japan.
That's what I'm saying though.
Japanese. I'm just saying though, like you know what I'm saying. They were from there.
Are they Japanese?
They are. They're from that land.
So if I move to Mexico, and I take my family with me, my wife, we both of what indigenous or how we want to claim ourselves, and we have a fucking baby in Mexico, they're Mexican now?
Technically speaking.
Latino descent?
Let me ask you this question. So you said it's questionable about them calling themselves African. So is it also questionable if they call themselves American?
Yeah.
Okay.
Because
Okay.
I mean, for the most part, like that's tricky because I get into him. I get into it with my brother all the time. Nasty with this shit. We go back and forth. He's so stuck on. He don't went down the rabbit hole. He's so stuck on this whole thing of that America, the continent over here, is the original Mecca and all that, and where everything civilization started from and all this.
Possibilities.
You know, and I'm like, it's possibilities.
Strong possibilities.
It's a strong possibility. But I'm like, well, you know why I always debunked it on him? I'm like, brother, when you got white folks telling the truth, and you can tell the ones that just like they into it, they like scientifically that's what they do, and they don't like, no, I'm the science. They in it for the science and the data and all that shit,
Right.
not the whole propaganda part of it. They really in it for the purest form of shit. I'm like, yeah. Then when you break it down with them too, also it's like Pangea was a thing, right? Was it? And if it wasn't, okay, we know this for a fact that.
I said it wasn't.
But okay, and if that wasn't, we know for a fact that
the
Alaska and Russia touches, well, not touches, but you can walk from Alaska to Russia or to Europe. When the what's that, the Pacific or the Atlantic? What side is that? The Pacific or the Atlantic? It's one, whatever side of the ocean that is on that side of the coast. When that shit freezes over, you can definitely walk from motherfucking Alaska to Russia. You did all that shit. So like, you're telling me that we ain't traveled? You know what I mean? Did I bring up shit like, for instance, with him with certain people like Mansa Musa, Abakari, and all that, his brother, the third, and all that shit. They sent fleets out. You did? Like, excuse me, Abakari left. Sent the first fleet out. 1 or 2 came back. They say, what happened? I was scared. I seen them disappear over the rise and whoop and whatnot. He sent another. He sent 10 times the amount of fleet he sent out the first time and left everything to his brother, Mansa Musa. You don't think none of them people made it over here and started civilization over here? Or once again, like I said, Alaska.
Do you not think that it was a reversal?
Could have been.
That's what I'm saying. Like, it could. Okay, this is what I say. Because everybody look at Egypt as being, the top woo. And it may have been whatever, you know what I'm saying? I'm not
It's
sure.
just because of how the civilization and the revolution of the civilization was.
I'm not
the evolution of the civilization.
They had a lot of great dynasties and pre-dynasties and all that stuff that happened in Egypt. We got to understand this, though, before all of that. Before that became that great thing, there was other great things that led up to that being to its peakness. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
So anything could have happened. I think there was things going. There was people all over the world already. See, we have this thing where we generalize ourselves. I thought about this. We generalize ourselves, and we be like, "Well, you're black. You got this color. Well, we the same." We're not, because you don't call an Irishman and an Englishman the same motherfucker for real, is you? You ain't gonna call a German and a Russian the same motherfucker. So why do a Haitian and a Jamaican gotta be black like America? Why the Puerto Rican tell you I'm not black? Yes, you are. You same color as me. No, we're not black. Because the Irishman ain't saying, "Oh, you the same color as me." Englishman, you're Irish. But we have this whole thing.
That's the debate I have with him, because at the end of the day, I can go to them places you're talking about and see someone that might look like somebody that I can see on the streets. I'm from, a be kin to me.
And you can go somewhere, like, again, you can take this Irishman who can go somewhere in Scotland Find somebody that look kind of like him, or we could take somebody from England who looks like someone in America.
But they the same. Y'all the same sort of people. Y'all just
not necessarily so.
I'll break it down like this. Okay, if you want to go to the Bible, you got the 12 tribes of Judah.
I ain't go to the Bible,
but I'm breaking. You got the 12 tribes of Judah. Okay, in the Bible it say, what? I'm paraphrasing. God separated them 12 tribes. I forgot why he separated them right now, but they got separated, and they all got a different tongue of how they spoke, and they were separated. But these are 12 tribes. These are brothers. So they all branched out and did, they tribes here and there. But they all was separated, and amongst their tongue or their dialect was changed up as well. So if that's hold to be true, like why wouldn't that hear me out. If I travel from this landmass and go to this other landmass that's 3,000, 4,000 away, 3,000, 4,000 miles away, and I set up over here and maybe we lose contact with y'all over here, or we don't converse no more. We start our own. Things start to change. It's like the languages, the dress. You know what I mean? Like now, like from the old to new, like from the 70s, the 60s, the 50s, the 80s, things change. The lingo, all that shit. Mm-hmm. And then you telling me hundreds and hundreds and thousands of years passed? Yes. We ain't gonna be the same. It might be some of that old tongue and old language there, but shit don't change. But that don't mean that the only thing that don't change is the genetics. The only thing that can never ever change is the fucking genetics, unless you a scientist in the lab cloning and fucking shit up. The genetics can never change. Ever.
I'm glad I let you finish saying what you were saying before I interjected, because I see what you did. And put that together. You know what I'm saying? That was nice. I like how you did that. You took the little thing with the historical thing with the tongues, and you put it with the. I'll say how you did. I like that. Yeah,
I'm just saying the genetics can't change.
Now I'm gonna speak upon this. This is not really to go against what you're saying, whatever. I'm just saying it's an add-on, whatever. But I'll just put a whole other perspective or whatever. You know what I'm saying? You know me. Now, let's say if we go here, if I go from Jersey to California, somewhere in California. If I'm going to a whole other land, let's say I go to California, there's no one there in California, they're going to be speaking the same language that's happened in Jersey. It's going to be the same language that happened in California.
How you know that?
Unless there is another native tongue or it's a whole other native thing that's going on, and a couple things is going to happen.
Hold on, I get home. You said if you get to Cali and ain't nobody there, so the people that come from Jersey are going to be speaking the same tongue.
You're going to be speaking the same language.
But I just said that though.
I'm not saying this. What I'm saying though, because now you're saying the languages the tongues gonna change after so long and stuff.
Yeah,
I'm gonna say no, because there's nothing there to make them change what they're doing, and plus you're still gonna
generations.
No, I'm just saying, are they gonna sit here and tell me they gonna really sit here and come up with a whole nother language?
Yes,
a whole nother tongue. They might
Ebonics.
That's what I'm saying. Listen to what I'm saying now, brother. Because most people, and there's no, if you go to, let's say, let's just go down to Brazil or some shit like that.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? And like that. They're speaking the same language. The same language is the same language they're going to speak. Ain't changed over the years. It was there when it got colonized. From the language they got colonized, it's the same language they're speaking now. The children and in past generations. It ain't nothing changed.
Yes, it is.
In their speech. All the changes, they speak English now.
What about them subsets areas in Brazil and down in them little rainforest areas and all that shit down there?
That's their own language.
That
never changed.
Them folks ain't speaking shit. Them other motherfuckers
because they weren't colonized. You see what the main point I just said? They were colonized, so they're speaking the same. And then just to make that point, the people, if you go deep in the jungles, their tongue hasn't changed. They're speaking the same tongue. Yeah, but only certain motherfuckers only understand that. Them, because they're the ones, they're still there. There has nothing changed. Again, they were not colonized. They were not made to change or adapt to what's going on around them right now. So that's my point. A person from Jersey go, and you go to California will be speaking goddamn the same slang that New Jersey will be speaking if there was not another native tongue over there speaking it. Speaking of what they're doing over there.
So the question is though, Slick, is so
and then
does that make them are we the same people though?
Why not? Because guess what?
At first you said
I just had a child over here in this land, listen to what I'm saying, because now I'm adapting to this land that I'm from. I was born in this land. I have no attachment. We're talking about the next generation now. We're talking about generations now who have no attachments to, like people say, I'm African American. Nigga, I'm not African. I have no attachments to over there, bro. I don't have a cousin.
Just our lineage, my bloodline.
What lineage of bloodline? Nigga, if you ask me, my lineage bloodline came from here.
That's what you say?
That's what I say. Now, anybody else want to say they came from, and they were people who were prisoners of war, and they came on the slave shit. I'm gonna tell you, my people was already here.
It was people. It definitely was. I've never ever fight that part.
Nobody's wrong.
I never fight that part
in the whole situation. I'm just saying, my people was already here.
But where they come from though?
They came from here. What do people listen? Listen. Now I'm like saying, go too far to the whole thing, but what we want to call Native Americans or whatever all that, bro, that was us. There's artifacts that you can look up that shows they painted. There's people that look just like us, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? All the other people that they put as Native Americans.
So where does civilization start from?
What do you mean? That's what we need to stop doing. We need to stop doing that. We keep on trying to put what's the civilization. Guess what? Everybody could have already been here. Why did this person got spawned from this person? Why did Yakub have to go into the mountains and make white people? You know what I'm saying?
But this
why wasn't white people already here?
So
my question
are we just all different subsets of beings that were just put here?
We could have been made by aliens.
You know what I mean?
It could be like how they say in the Bible, got them angels came down, made it with people that got them. I don't know.
See, for more it's like this. For me, it's more so like this though, Slick. I can look at you, your skin tone, and tell like you come from a set of where I come from. You get what I'm saying? I don't give a fuck how dark it is or how light it is. And I know for a fact that like why not? Because can you find me a motherfucker white person or white people?
Yeah, I can't
believe that's what I'm saying. Can you find me? No. I'm talking about genetic. We talking about down to the genetic, the anatomy, genetics, and all that shit. Can you find me some white people that can birth anybody that look like us?
We can't birth white people.
Why can't we?
We call an albino a white person. That's a true white person right there. We can't birth no Caucasian child unless we mix. We can have a light-skinned child. We're gonna have an albino child, which means that they're that's genetically inferior right there. That means they
ain't genetically inferior.
It kind of the way it is because they have blood issues and stuff like that because they're like that for a reason. You know what I'm saying? But actual Caucasian and stuff like that.
But we can mate.
We can't.
We can mate.
Huh?
We can mate.
We can mate. We all humans. We all can mate with each other.
So that's why I be getting to it with it. I was trying to get people to get into it with it. But like you shouldn't be able to mate with nothing that ain't of the same, you know what I'm saying, genetic makeup or you know what I'm saying. A horse, a horse can't go fuck a hippo and have a hippo horse hippo. You know what I'm saying?
They got Debras.
They got what?
They got Debras.
What?
You ever seen a deer?
Hell, I never seen a fucking deer and a zebra. Who the fuck ever? If a mother, that's some shit out the lab. I don't see. They say.
This is my thing though. Like a human being is a human being. Guess what? Because we have now. It might be whatever the differences there is, because there's differences other than the exterior that we all have.
Mm-hmm.
But again, if I go and I have a child with Asian child, an Asian person, or I have a child with a Spanish person, whatever like that, like I'm able to have a child with you. We had a child. With you, I'm gonna tell you, with you kind of having this whole thing about, well, you know, most biracial children, they have this whole little I'm gonna address that thing. The reason I had that complex like that is because of the society and how they make you twix it.
Yeah, now they make them choose.
That's one of the things. You twix. Why choose? You're both. You're best of both worlds.
But yeah,
accept that.
But you like, and we gonna get like, okay, with the mix, like they call them mulattoes.
I don't want to call them.
Yes, they call them mulattoes. Like so, you got your white side and your black side. Like sometimes, depending on how the sides are, not in all cases, but in a lot of cases, pulling you here and here.
Is it?
Yeah, in some cases, yeah. Listen. Some of them talk. Listen, okay. If it's a no matter what it is, white woman, black man, black man, white man, white woman. I mean, black woman, however it is. No matter what it is, it's just two different sides. It's just some biracial stuff. You never know. You can have a militant ass side of a Black Panther side that's like, nah, you over here, this, that. You know what I mean? Pulling them into this way, but like you want me, what you saying to me, you want me to hate my white mama or my white daddy. Or disregard this side of my family. And then you can have on the other flip side, the white side, like they could be on whatever the fuck they own and having them feel like fuck that side or you more this side. So like they torn. They torn in between because now they seeing the racial divide within the world within itself.
To my point that I originally made. But I'm gonna disclaim because I was in the militant Black Panther thing, they were.
Nah, yeah, disclaimer. No disrespect. They was for all the people.
Yeah, but I know what you was talking about.
Yeah. I
know what you get into.
No, shout out to all my pro. You know
those are the people.
Black Panthers, love y'all.
No doubt. But at the end of the day, that's why I said like they are divided only because of the society in which they're in and making them again twixing. We got this side saying, oh, that side ain't shit. This side's the shit, and this side said that. That's the motherfuckers you don't listen to. Like
how you tell them motherfuckers not to listen to their uncles, their mamas, their daddies, their cousins, their brothers, and growing up.
A young, copper-colored guy, you know what I'm saying, young man, we got the same thing. Like over this side, people telling you like, okay, don't do this, don't do that. Look at this in this lens, like I'm saying. And then once you get older, you understood like, all right, they're only regurgitating what they were fed.
Facts.
They didn't know no better. They weren't really thinking their own mind. To a certain point they weren't, and to a certain point they were. When you start thinking your own way, you're like, you know what? All this shit is like some stupid ass shit, whatever. Like, because once you know the facts about certain shit, see, that's why I work. My perspective is different because I got facts about certain shit. And that's why I look at certain things like, I'm like, all right, why am I looking at it like, when people say the white man keeping me down? No, it's a system.
It's a system designed.
That was designed by a certain race of people. Yeah. Hell, guess what? We can't even say a certain race of people because at the end of the day, guess who still perpetuate?
Niggas.
And who said that it was designed by just by them? Because guess what? This country was built upon who? By who?
Black folks.
On the back of who?
Black men, Irish folks, and Chinese people.
So, let's
or shall I say Orientals.
So with that being said, you know what I'm saying? How can we sit up here and we like that whole mindset? Like that's a divisive mindset that we got to get past. Now, call spade a spade, of course. If I see shit, KKK motherfuckers, like stupid people who think stupid stuff like you got those people who think like that. Ooh. You got stupid people on the other side of stuff who talking about hate white, kill white, stupid. Like all that shit, all that is ignorant. You know what I'm saying? Ignorant is ignorance. But you supposed to call something out if you see it. You know what I'm saying? But do I mind this white guy up here? I'm watching the whole thing. Dude, he went to some of the racist places in the world. Dude, just kick with the white guy. They had a man, you'd be surprised the conversation they had. It was cool as hell. He say, can I be your neighbor? My guy said, hell nah. And you know what? I respect that. You know what I'm saying? Because guess what? I don't want you to be my neighbor. You know what I'm saying? It ain't got nothing to do with just like, you know what I'm saying? It just is with sometimes both sides we see.
But with that is more so as you said, this is what was regurgitated to them, and this is what they know and believe instead of like,
right.
Give it. Let me live next door to you. Let's do an experiment. And like y'all got my safety. It's an experiment. Motherfuckers know I'm gonna be here. Like, are y'all willing to do that? I'm just gonna live next door to y'all. I'm just gonna live here. Can you deal with that? You might love me living motherfucking next door to you. Our kids might be the best of fucking friends and shit. All that type of shit. Learn something from each other. Teach other some shit. It's just like you said, the regurgitation of shit and what people have been taught and how they pass it down and keep on. That's why we are now. That's why the conversations we be having about when we talk about the political shit. The people that's running the country or governing over us. They are regurgitating what the fuck the forefathers or their forefathers or their parents taught to them, and these old motherfuckers or even the young ones are just thinking that's the way. Like, that's not the way no more. Like, how are we still stuck in a motherfucking mindset of black versus white versus black? We all here.
I just want to know how we keep excluding everybody else out this goddamn fight. How we keep having all these racial wars. We're excluding all the other races.
Because
I just want to know, like,
can tell you how.
No, I'm just saying though, like, it's kind of rhetorical. It's kind of
peripheral.
But if you want to answer it though, feel free to answer it.
I can tell you how.
You can tell me
because
tell me, brother.
I know they get tired of hearing this. Like, if y'all was the chosen ones, or y'all was this, then y'all would. Hey, obviously, it's something about us because when it come to it, we get the short end of the stick. Oh, you could say, well, y'all got problems within your community and all this stuff. We understand that, and we know that. We just had y'all said back and forth about this shit.
But we don't need y'all help.
Yeah, we exactly. Let us fucking be.
Let us be.
Let us be.
Let us figure this out amongst ourselves.
And every time we do that, and y'all saying, here comes some fuckery from the opposite, a certain set.
Crazy thought.
A certain set of people.
It's like all the stuff, like, you just kind of like some of my notes is like coming to me and shit. It's crazy, right? Think about this. When we had,
you got to roll up, man.
But I'm gonna say this point. I'm gonna do this. Say this thought. I got smoke right here. When we were having our, at the time, the Black Panthers, you had a lot of movements going on. Civil rights movements, and it was a lot. It was a lot, black, white, whatever. Like, but them stick to to us. We had a lot of movements going on. Like, we was giving hell to them in the '60s. Yeah, hell in the '60s.
Civil rights movements, then the Black Panther movements in the late early '60s, civil rights movement, late '60s, early '70s, the Black Panthers.
But
I think it was some more. I think it was probably another subset. You had what was that shit called? Help with the people. What was it called in Philadelphia when they bombed them?
They bombed.
It was a different whole bunch of subsets. And look, the niggas. Go ahead. We go back. Go ahead. I want to cut you off. We gonna go back with that.
Get my point. But the feds again, they interjected and came in to kill us off. They supported the drug dealers.
We gonna put a name on that. J. Edgar Hoover.
Oh yeah, definitely J. Edgar Hoover. I'm gonna sit up there, and they financially backed that war because drug dealers were actually really I'm gonna say they was not gonna say it's a win or lose thing, but they were understanding and they were like kind of like, you know what, we'll see what y'all doing. We gonna keep our shit to a minimum, keep our shit right here, woo woo. And they interact and have some little shit going on, but they start getting financially backed by the government who start flooding. That's when you say, oh, we ain't no planes, we ain't no trains and shit. Because at first we did. We want to bring it in there first. We was bringing the guns and shit and trains in the middle of the hood.
Man, this shit is like that.
And then next thing you know, they had a war on drugs. After they got rid of all the freedom fighters and all the shit like that we went through, all that shit that we went through.
It's a documentary, man.
They put another war on us again, though. Like,
always.
Just think about that. Just think about it.
It's a documentary. I don't send it to you.
War against us.
I don't send it to you a bunch of times. I know you be like, this nigga always talking about this documentary. I've been trying to find. I'm gonna find it. I never forget. I sat up and watched it, man. I can't name that shit word for nothing. But that's where I learned this shit at. It was one of them gems they dropped. I think like them motherfuckers got that. They don't either burnt that, took all the tapings, got that shit up out of here. But throughout the documentary, it broke down the history of our people and like quote unquote a civil rights movement or earning our keep, or not our keep, just the civil rights part of it. You know what I mean? Getting our rights, getting, you know what I mean, the treatment that we should have equally under, you know what I'm saying? Not being just 3/4 or 3/5 of a man or whatnot, none of that whoop whoop type shit. But throughout that documentary, it showed how the the government that we live under, not the government, well, the government too, because they allowed it, but the policing of it, like directly with the FBI, J. Edgar Hoover, whose name is still on these buildings, that it is known fact that this man was a bigot, that this man was a racist, that this man undermined everything that black people done. He called us names, his own tapes, everything. And he motherfucker took down all the powerful people at that time that could have brought a country together under one banner for real and got past differences, but was like, no, fuck this. These people are inferior. They are beneath us. This is not what's going on. We're not going to let it happen. That documentary, I'm gonna find it. And this, I say it's a disclaimer on it. You know what I mean? I'm gonna put a disclaimer on this before I send it all out and everything. But still, it showed how this man had dealings that it's called the blackout list. Documents with everything blacked out. What you call that? Declassified? No, classified. Everything blacked out. But his name is initialed on all the shit though. But certain shit is blacked out. John F. Kennedy. Redacted information. John F. Kennedy, Robert Kennedy, Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, majority of all the civil rights leaders after Martin Luther King, Malcolm X, Huey P. Newton, Fred Hampton, Bobby, what's his name? All them. Who else? It got shit on there with them motherfuckers showing them talking with Harry Belafonte, and all these people that was doing the civil rights movement, like Jim Brown, Muhammad Ali, all these people. This man had tapes on Muhammad Ali. I'm not Muhammad Ali. Excuse me, I'm fault. On Martin Luther King, where Martin Luther King was basically cheating on his wife and all that shit and everything. And he tried to use the blackball the man. Blackmail him. Blackmail him. So what I'm saying is this. It's always been a set or someone or some people to make sure that we can't have our you know what I'm saying, our just due for some reason. You know what I mean? No matter if we go over here and do shit ourselves or if we do it here, it's like, nah. Right. So for me, that's more so let me know, like, okay, all right, even if say we aren't the chosen one, I gotta believe we are, because why is we getting the most disdain and the most aggression towards our improvement? You know what I'm saying? Before the most aggression towards our progression. You get what I'm saying? Black Wall Street is something that's so real. A town that was set on fire, bombed, pillaged, raped, all this shit, because they was doing better than those quote unquote people that was more, you know what I'm saying? That we was inferior to them, but we was doing better. Our people was doing better. But as we say, it's not about a black and white thing with us. Like I say, this is Xcluziv No Bs. You know what I'm saying? This FreeStyle Tuesday.
You gotta say
no topic off the table.
Facts is facts.
And we gonna speak, because like at the end of the day, and I don't want to be one of the ones to say it, but I love everybody. I don't think ain't no white man holding me down. Like my man says, it's a system. You feel me? Can't nobody hold me down. Period. You did? I'm chosen. You know what I'm saying? I got the Most High, the Creator, on my side, not that one that the Christian folks be talking about. I ain't talking about no Sky Daddy. I'm talking about the one that motherfucker gave me everything I need within myself already. You know what I mean? To be able to do what I need to do. You did? Just like a parent would do with you. A parent gonna instill in you values and morals, and it's on you to assimilate those and use those and go out in the world and do what you need to do with them. Not they just can't always come save you. Like for instance, if that was the case, Like when I say Sky Daddy, when niggas get in trouble and go to jail or whatnot, to get locked up, they call their mama, hey, baby, ain't nothing I can pray for you. Say rather Sky Mama than Sky Daddy.
Can I kind of do next way before the last segue? We hit off on I guess a crazy funny note. I guess.
Let's go.
Did you hear about the Afro Man lawsuit?
Oh my goodness! Listen here. Shout out to Afro Man, man. I'm about to pull that shit up. Shout out to motherfucker Afro Man. This man is being sued.
Adams County Police.
Well, what's her name?
The Adams County Police. Adams County
in Ohio.
In Ohio.
Adams County Police in Ohio. Afro Man live here in Ohio. You know what I mean? I went to see Afro Man in a concert. Me and Wizzle, Femo. Oh yeah, we did at the Tom's house. That was all of us. Yeah, facts. We had a good time, rocked out. You know what I mean? He is being sued by the what again? Adams County Police.
Because they botched raided his spot.
They raided his home.
Wrong spot.
Nah, they weren't the wrong spot. They try to say it was the wrong spot to try to justify it in a sense, but no, they been fucking with him. They came. It wasn't the wrong spot. They knew where the fuck they was going. They knew who he was. They broke his gate. You had to go through a gate. It ain't a gated community because he live in like one of the rural Ohio areas, if you know, where you can buy land but you still gotta go through the gate. You just can't break this shit down. They broke his gate, broke his doors down, destroyed parts of his home, allegedly took money and all that stuff from him and all this. And through the process of that going on, he had cameras in his home. And his cameras within his home was recording everything that the police officers were doing in his home, on his property and everything.
Yeah, cut my cameras off.
So what he did as a genius with musically as he is, this is the man that made Because I Got High. You feel me? I went to his concert. This man got a song called Coke 45, where he have a big ass bag of Coke. And when last thing with Coke 45s in him, he's sharing it. He pouring. Then you come onto the stage, he drink with you. This is the first person I've seen. And I do music. We do music. Me and my brother, we both do music. He had his phone hooked up to his shit, where he was playing his list and his DJ and all that. It was something. I was like, what? He showed me some stuff, but still, what was they saying? This what I'm talking about, Afro Man. He took the video of them doing the illegal search shit and all the shit that they did with the fake bullshit and made a song about it. Can the Adams County police officers pay to get my door fixed? That's like, I think that's the name of the song. I'm about to look it up.
And the little officers kept free by the living cake though.
Yeah, he said, yeah. They got mad.
It's funny, bro. Like, come on, laugh at yourselves, bro.
Yeah.
Laugh at yourselves, bro. Like, God damn. Like,
y'all fucked up.
That's what we see in our faces. You can barely see faces for real.
It don't matter. This my shit.
But y'all are public servants.
Public servants.
Whatever. But yeah, trying to sue Afro, man. Y'all like these police, man. They're something else if nothing else, man. I swear, bro. And bro, like you come and raid. You come in my spot. You raid me. You're looking for drugs and kidnap victims. You're going through my suit pockets, pants pockets, looking at CDs and stuff like. But it's that. Look, it's that kidnap victims.
Yeah, they said it was kidnap victims, all that shit, allegedly. Look, and then look, I'm looking at it's an Afro Man. Will you help me repair my door? Official music video 3 months ago. He got 5.5 million views on that shit now.
They feel like, oh, you should be like, okay, you ain't gonna, first of all, you know they can tear your shit up, fuck your shit up, and they got pay your shit back. Okay, y'all ain't gonna pay me back. This is how they gonna pay me back. I'll make a music video out of y'all shit, get paid, fix my dough and everything else. Thank you, Adams County. And they just couldn't take it. They just couldn't take it. Like it just was like it was a wonderful chess move. It was beautiful. It was genius. It just was like. You know, like, come on now.
He took something that you would call a hardship or whatever and turned it into something. And they mad that he turned what they wanted to be something so, you know what I mean, negative or whatever the fuck, how they looked at it. And he took it in and used it as a positive way, being fun. This Afro man, he made because I got high. Because I got high. Dot, 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 dot. I went to the store, and then I got high.
I was going to clean my room.
And then I got high. You feel what I'm saying? The fuck? He been this who dude been for like, and then if you really know him, if you really pay attention, like dude, a real one.
Yeah, I would do.
He a real one.
Not earth, shit. We had interactions.
That man moved from the West Coast over here where he could chill the fuck out. He lived around gangs, all this shit, grew up in that shit. You would never think it because you see this first video, see him be like, oh, he a square, he this. Nah, looks can be deceiving. Stop doing that shit. Stop doing that shit. You don't know what the fuck this man life was, bro. Straight out of motherfucking Oakland, the Bay.
Oaktown,
and motherfuckers will tell you MC Hammer and his folks was about that shit. The MC Hammer had knuckles and whoop your ass. Like, so stop that shit. Stop that shit just because you think a motherfucker. Never know.
Never know what you come across. So everybody carry themselves differently. And everybody know that rah-rah nigga is that butt nigga.
The butt nigga, the nigga that ain't shit, that always
do
just
shit.
Yeah. And I always either get fucked over or fucked up.
My mama always told me to watch that quiet nigga.
Mm-hmm.
He said, a lot of you punch him in his mouth. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Don't go on about his business.
Go about his motherfucking business. That quiet nigga. Because he already scoping, calculating, doing mathematics, what he gonna do. He already, you know what I'm saying? You worry about him right there.
That quiet nigga living like that, like living like this. This how I live. I ain't did nothing to nobody. I ain't said nothing to nobody. So if anybody say something to me, Lord forgive me and Lord help them. You feel me? Lord forgive me and Lord help them. Because I'm motherfucking turning the fuck up.
I ain't did nothing to nobody.
I ain't did nothing to nobody.
So, another thing grandma told me is you gotta learn to leave some folks alone, let them be.
Let sleeping dogs lie.
You let motherfuckers be like you don't sit up right. You don't wake up that motherfucking wild animal, bro. You know what I'm saying? Why? Like I want to see if it's real. And you find out it's all real and shit is real. You motherfuckers want to start calling the police and all that one type of shit. You know, it's all a different story. But yes, but the Afro Man situation is bogus, is bullshit. You know what I'm saying? Afro Man, they gonna drop the lawsuit. They know it's some bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
Counter sue.
I'd sue. See, we should have sued their ass.
He
personally.
He had something going on with his money. Cause they some money allegedly came up missing, but now it's they trying to say all this shit is back, and they had like y'all went
through on camera.
Y'all took my cameras out the wall. Y'all just and this my thing though. Okay, let's say we still, but this is my thing. If y'all come to raid my house or my spot, okay, if y'all know what y'all know,
right?
Why you gotta destroy my shit? You feel me? And then you destroy my shit. And still don't come up with nothing. No evidence of none of this shit. So did you know what you thought you knew?
Did you?
Who so by law, this is just what y'all can come do, and now I gotta pay for this? Cause like, okay, you did your lawful duty by getting your warrant or whatnot or whatever. You thought you had all your ducks in a row.
Right.
But you did. So you're telling me I gotta clean my shit up. As this song, can y'all help me repair my door?
Repair my door. It's crazy. Okay, you're coming in, you're looking for boatloads of drugs
and some kidnap victims.
It's a kidnap victim,
allegedly.
But you're doing this.
Ain't no drugs nowhere right there. Ain't no kidnap victim in my fucking refrigerator. I ain't Jeffrey Dahmer, bitch. I ain't what the fuck.
Come on, like.
The fuck is y'all doing? Ain't no kidnap victim under my lemon pound cake that motherfuckers was.
If it was a kidnap victim now, I felt sorry for them. Because they looked everywhere. Did they go to the basement? Did they go to the attic? Did they look anywhere?
Oh no, because eventually
full body
eventually they ripped his cameras and shit out, but he still had shit going. But like you know, most motherfuckers like that, like my shit going to somewhere where I'm always get that feedback.
That's crazy. Right. Yeah, the record is stupid.
Like you stupid motherfuckers, y'all like now y'all want to be mad and Y'all did, but that's the thing. That's the world we live in. You know what I'm saying? It ain't even just police. It's just that's the world we live in.
The crazy thing is, it may seem like we don't like police, but we do. We respect those who come out here and they actually uphold the oath that they're supposed to come and protect the service. But it's when they get cross that line to the point where they feel like, when they say no man is above the law, when they feel like they're above the law, when they go
when they cross over the line and go to their blue line,
you infringing on the rights of the people you're supposed to protect for some petty, personal, whatever the situation may be. You know what I'm saying? And that's why you should be held. That's why I say you should sue them individually.
Yeah,
not all personally accountable. And it's gonna it's gonna drain y'all pockets before it drain mine. Well, I don't lie. They can't do different lawsuits.
Hey, Slick, when you said what you just said, like I like that. We definitely don't. We not sit up here and saying we bashing the police. Contrary to what y'all say, yeah, we got a little thing about them because of how we grew up, where we from, and all this shit. But we ain't oblivious to what really is needed and what's going on. And I'm gonna say this: I had an incident one time. I was about like my early 20s, man. I'll never forget it. I'm driving with me and my two cousins in the car. I blow past a light. It was yellow, about to turn red, but it was yellow. Police pulled me over. Said it was red. I ain't argue. Long story short, I ended up having a warrant. Whoop-de-whoop. The police cool about it. Yeah, I got license. I got all that. I'm good. Just let my car be. We got drinks in the car and shit, like 40 ounces. We young. I say, me and my cousin, we about to go kick it and shit. But like by me doing that, he fuck with me. 40. Yeah, you feel me? it was real talk, buddy. Yeah, like it was damn. What's the 90s? Shit.
You weren't going past early 2000s with the 40s.
That was like the late 90s.
I'm supposed to see it.
Maybe no. The late 90s, early 2000s.
So you want to go past
late 90s?
02 and 40s.
Yeah, late 90s, very early 2000s. But yeah, but long story short, the police officer, he was cool with it. I knew I got warrants for some shit I ain't get. But cuz get my keys, everything good with the whoop. But another cruiser pulls up on me. Another cruiser pulls up on us. Now, the officer cool. My cousin about to walk off. They don't left now. They gone by this point, if I ain't mistaken. Yeah. But the other cruiser pulled up, and the two officers in there are white. That's just what they are. They're just white, but they officers anyway. They start asking me, "Don't I know you? Didn't I just stop you the last week down such and such?" I'm like, "Nah, I don't know you and don't know me," and that's a fact because I really wasn't doing too much like this at that time. So I know you didn't know me. You know what I mean? I think I was working at this time. I wasn't, you know what I'm saying? You know what I mean? I still hanging, but I ain't in it. You know what I mean? But yeah, I'm like, no, you don't know me. And they keep on, yeah, I know you don't. So they got to tell the dude, like, yeah, you good. We'll take them down for you. We got them. Let us say I look back at the officer like I'm already handcuffed. And I'm looking like, because what they own and how they coming out. Right. I look back at him like, gave him the look like, man, don't let me go with them, because they already on some bullshit. And I'm telling y'all don't know. And he tell them, like, when they say, ain't his name something like that, it's like, nah, I got my ID. He don't ram me, like, nah. And he noticing it. I gave him a look of like, man, I just, that look. It was like I was defeated in a sense, but it was like, ready, like, please don't, brother, please don't, man. He looked at me. He said, nah, I got him. We got in the car. He drove. I said, thank you. Thank you.
Because he could have been on there like, that blue shield, blue brothers,
that
type shit. You know what I'm saying? He could have been on that.
Them lines, that shit blurred, but it's like we don't. Back to like we don't hate all officers and no shit like that. Or like, but it's like what we saying is like it's a whole fucking definitely. It's the percentage of good and bad in this world now is like
it's making it hard to.
It's hard to see what we see.
You remember. That's just so, I gotta go in a minute. You remember? I don't know if they showed this in psychology class. I remember they showed this, and I don't know if they still show this. When they had the people play roles. When they gave the ones, they put them in whatever.
You talking about the movie they did, brother? And they did a real. It's called The Experiment.
The Experiment, yeah. They gave some badges.
Not Lawrence Fishburne. Forrest
no, this was
Whitaker.
an actual experiment though.
Yeah, it's an actual experiment, and they did it in the movie too.
Oh,
you can watch the movie. Oh, okay, where they take, not to cut you off.
No, go ahead.
No. I'm sorry, but
you just pick it up there.
It's a movie. It's called The Experiment. I think it's two of them. But yes, it's where they took certain individuals and they made these individuals cops and these individuals inmates. They made cops, inmates, COs, inmates, different people, and people that would have never been a cop or was too cowardly to do stuff or whatever the fuck, inmates. And in the movie, they put a sexual motherfucker, like, it ain't mad, they made him a sexual deviant. He couldn't go without sex, so lock him up for 90 days to see how he act. He tried to rape a motherfucker, and that was, matter of fact, don't quote me on this. I believe so. This is a disclaimer, and that's my guy. I want to say, I don't know if that was Rhino Reynolds in that part. Deadpool, my guy for Deadpool. Or was this one dude, I can't think of his name, but that's what I think it was. But I could be wrong. But anyway, he almost, because he was without sex for so long, because he was, what you call him up for that? He was always fucking, and he was all, that's how they broke it down. So that's how the psychosis and all that shit. He was a nympho, all that shit. Yeah, I mean, so he just needed to get it. But yeah, back to what you're saying.
Right.
The experiment. You see how the shit can go. Mm-hmm. Positions of power. You know what I mean?
Indeed.
That's what we said, positions of power. So when these officers get the position of power, no matter who they may be or where they from, we're like, oh, what? Yeah, oh.
And I can get away with some shit. But that's when you gotta know, your laws of certain shit. Because guess what? Just as they are powerful, they're just as weak within that same guideline.
Facts.
Within those same guidelines. So you gotta understand that part too. Just as they can sit here and do all this little extra shit, because a lot of that shit be a bunch of barking. But if you know your laws and like they can't be doing certain shit, and like, hey, I got my license insurance, no, I'm giving you permission to check my car. Well, I can get the dollars, I can do this. Well, you can do what you want to. I ain't giving you permission. You're infringing on my rights. Because other than that, if you have probable cause to search my car, you've been searching my car. Just certain little things like that, though, like some surface, some little small little shit, though, like, like, just know your rights, know when you're dealing with them, to stay calm, and just know sometimes, when we threaten you, don't panic. That's how you fuck up, when you panic. You can't let a shark smell blood.
Yeah, that shit called The Experiment, man. It was out in 2010. Mm-hmm. It got I'm gonna see the characters, man. I'm looking at it right now, but I don't think that was Ryan Reynolds. My fault. I said the wrong names, so don't quote me on that. I'm looking again to make sure. I'm gonna look up the characters, but I know for a fact Forrest Whitaker was in there. Yeah, that was the one dude. I thought that's who it was. I don't know his name, but I don't see him in different movies.
I'm not sure, but with that,
But yeah, man, we probably about to get out of here in the next, like, you know what I'm saying? We got about another good 15 minutes on y'all. You know what I mean? I would like to take this time and say I'm thankful for anyone and everyone that chimes in with us. Take the time to look at this. May take the time to come back and look at this and see the work that we're doing, the progression of how we got from here to where we're aiming to be at. I'm just appreciative. So this is Xcluziv No Bs, the podcast.
Appreciate it.
And we appreciate y'all.
I always appreciate that.
I'm exclusive, you know what I'm saying? And here with my co-host, Slick Star, Mr. So Soul for himself. What I want to do too, also, I'm gonna tell y'all, I say it's about to change. It's about to change and transform. We'll be at our new setting come next week. And, you know what I'm saying? Be all the different little, you know what I mean, set up.
We're moving on up.
Moving on up.
But we're still on the west side.
You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be different. We
still on the west side.
Yeah, we still on the west
Still on the
side. West side
We're
is
still
that
moving up
side.
though. We're still moving up.
But yeah, the whole thing about to change. We're gonna have top of the mornings coming with my mans, you know what I'm saying? Slick Star, Mr. So for himself. You know what I mean? That's about to be something, you know what I mean?
Start hitting y'all a little more, you know what I'm saying? More often.
Early morning news drops on y'all, you know what I'm saying?
We're gonna keep adding on.
We're gonna keep adding on. Even if we ain't gonna laugh, we gonna be live. It's gonna be live. So that interviews are coming now. I got a lot of people hitting me up. Like, let me do an interview. Woo. I'm like, okay. I mean, well, you gotta have something going on though. It ain't gotta be like. I'm not saying to be. Cause I just sit here and say what I said earlier about certain stuff. I'm rocking with you, but you still gotta be having something going on productive that you're doing. You know what I mean? I can interview a fucking goddamn bunny. How can you do that easy? Just as well I can interview a nigga that ain't got shit going on. What the fuck we about to talk about?
Do you get the analogy?
What the fuck we just sitting here just. So like I'm gonna interview somebody that got something going on or yeah. Trying to obtain the goal, you know what I'm saying? Reaching and grinding, and that's what I do. You ain't gotta be a motherfucker that's 10,000 or a million people know. You just gotta be having something, you know what I'm saying? I mean, going on, that's part of the local shit. You know what I mean, here. And it's gonna branch out, it's gonna get bigger and better. But I'm good, man. I feel great.
It's wonderful, goddammit.
We gonna motherfucking goddamn.
Another one accomplished. Start off a little, I was running a little late, but you know.
Consistency, yeah, he was fucking late.
That was me.
I don't even look into this one all the time like that. That shit, but it's slowed up on, like for some reason it's slowed up on here, but that shit is, yeah, the setup about to change. It's gonna be a little different. Me and my mans, look at him.
Hey.
Look at my man.
That's what we doing, man. For those who didn't think it was gonna happen, you know what I'm saying? Every once in a while, you see what we do, man. The passion spills over, and we got there. We do. Guess what, though? It's our love.
They call us water and oil.
You know what I'm saying? Guess what? You see, still, guess what? We still got
that. Make sure we got to everything before we get up out of here, though. One time.
We still blending. Still making it happen.
Oh yeah, this is something that we both wanted to do. You know what I'm saying? We've been like this is something we both been talking about for forever. You know what I'm saying? On many different levels and shit. This is shit that people tell us like you would be good at doing this. This is what y'all do because of our personalities and how we talk, how we engage, or how they say we combative or debatable, argumentative, and all this shit. It's not really all the time like how y'all take people. I think people take that words and use them to use them as a way of not talking about things and conversing. In a way of I don't give a fuck, I don't want to talk, I don't want to. Like no, we should be able to communicate with each other on many levels about many different things without being such a big deal or a problem. Period. And we always been able to have that. Yeah, we was passionate about it at a lot of times, and we ain't maybe know how to really control it. You know what I mean? But as time went on, we don't learn how to. And now we here with it.
Because, see, proper understanding, gives you wisdom, proper insight and everything, and therefore you maneuver a little bit different. You handle things accordingly. You know what I'm saying? Like I say, we get excited. You get like as far as you want to prove a point sometimes and shit like that, and then you gotta think about it. It's not really to prove a point. It's check your energy and shit like that. We want to get our point across, but it's not for me to prove my point to you. It's most likely like, hey, this is my point. You got your point. I'm taking in what you saying. I'm taking in what he's saying. We taking in what Job's saying.
Respect.
You know what I'm saying?
The perspective.
You know what I'm saying? It might get a little, oh man, you tripping, it's crazy, woo woo. But just keep it respectful.
Respect.
That's all, you know what I'm saying?
Respect.
Because it's gonna get like that. Listen, you seen it a couple times. Just last week. Got this at the end last little few minutes. Got excited.
I don't know if it was a few minutes. It was probably a little longer than that.
A little bit longer than that. But still, they got them shook hands and laughed, got them smiling. That with brother laughing and saying him still smiling, giggles and shit. I was kind of like, make sure y'all see me shake his hand. And I smelled when I laughed to make it so, he stormed out. Nah, I had to go. I had a little prior date, little engagements and shit I had to go to and everything. But see, we smacked hands. I laughed, smiling, and he was smiling. And wasn't no other shit though. Like, you know what I'm saying? No, but it got passionate.
I got something I gotta add on to this before we leave. I know we probably gonna win in a second. We 2 hours and 13 minutes over. All right, let's go a little about 10 or 12 real quick on this. I wanted to add, since we talked about this, we basically kind of chimed in on it, but we didn't really get into it as like I believe we should. I say this: why is it hard for people to help build a brand that can be beneficial for their own separate brands in the long run? And I put it that way in the terms of what I'm going to say. Why can't we help build?
You know what? Leave that for a thought. Think on to next. Let them stew on that. Let them smoke that over till we, you know what I'm saying, to be continued.
Why is it hard for people to help build a brand that can be beneficial for their own separate brands in the long run? Y'all know what it is. It's Xcluziv No BS.
You are now tuning in to Xcluziv No BS. Enjoy the show. Come with that real, keep that faith. Come with that love, keep that hate. Positive vibes, great debates. Higher mind, intelligent takes. It's a safe place to communicate. Drop some jewels and elevate. Like and share, you can relate. Follow, strive, never take. This that talk for Xcluziv, no bullshit. This that talk for Xcluziv, no bullshit.